Hello, crappy daddy. I am streaming again. Thank you for subbing. As you saw by the title, I am going to be reading through the B movie script, and I got myself a drink here. Yes, I am of age. Because I'm gonna need this drink to read the B movie script. Oh no. Thank you for being here. I'm just gonna. I miss Spark. Hello. I'm gonna be reading the B movie script with my drink. I had this idea one day and I went, wow, this would be a good idea. And now that I'm doing it, I don't think it was as good of an idea as I thought it would be. But you know what? We're just gonna get right into it. I'm just gonna see if this will show up. No, I have this thing that like is supposed to show comments on the screen, but it's deciding not to work. Yeah. But I can still see what you guys are saying. So, it's okay. This can be good. No, I mean it can only show one comment at a time anyway. So, okay, here we go. Here we're going to start. Should I do this with the auto tune on? I'll do the first line with the auto tune on. Wait, a drinking stream? Yeah. I need it to do this. Okay. So, always told me the shittier life is, the better beer tastes. Yeah. Okay. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. All right. Time for the first drink. Yummy. Just letting you know, I'm a lightweight, so. Yum. Okay. Berry. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh, black and yellow. Yeah, let's shake it up a little. Barry uses honey from a honey dispenser to style his hair, rinse his mouth, and then applies it to his armpits. Mom, Janet Benson, calling from downstairs. Barry! Breakfast is ready! Coming! Bring, 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 bring. Oh, hold on a second. Adjusts his antennas into a headset. Hello? Barry? Adam? Can you believe this is happening? I can't believe it. I'll pick you up. Looking sharp. Where am I? Describe how plump the bee was. I don't know, but it was heckin' thick, I guess. Barry, why don't you use the stairs? Your father paid good money for those. You know what? This is gonna be better if I do it with auto tune on. It's just gonna be better. Okay. Sorry, I'm excited. Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. And the perfect report card. All B's. Very proud. Ma, I got a thing going here. Aw, you got some lint on your fuzz. Ow, that's me. Wave to us. We'll be in row, 10 No, 118,000. Bye. Barry, I told you, stop flying in the house. Barry drives his car to pick up his classmate. Adam's outside his house, reading the Hives Today newspaper. The front page headline reads, Frisbee hits Hive. And went down. B, I heard a sound, then whammo. Hey, Adam. Hey, Barry, is that Fuzz Joe? A little. It's a special day. Finally graduating. Never thought I'd make it. B. Yeah, 3 days of grade school, 3 days of high school. Those were so awkward. 3 days of college. I'm glad I took 1 day off in the middle and just hitchhiked around the Hive. You did come back different. Hi, Barry. Hey, Artie. Growing a mustache? Looks good. Hey, did you hear about... Oh, no. Hey, did you hear about Frankie? Yeah. You going to his funeral? No, I'm not going to his funeral. Everybody knows you sting someone, you die. You don't waste it on a squirrel. He was such a hothead. Yeah, I guess he could have just gotten out of the way. They make various noises as the car goes up and down some hills and then does a loop on the road. Whoa! I love this incorporating an amusement park right into a regular day. I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations. They arrive, fly in, and take their seats. It's time to drink. I have to burp like literally every single time. Boy, quite a bit of a pomp under these circumstances. Well, Adam, today we are men. We are. Be men. Amen. Hallelujah. You know what? I think I'm just going to take a drink every time it says like be or buzz. So be men, that's a drink. This is now a drinking game. Amen, hallelujah. Students, faculty, distinguished bees, drink. Please welcome Dean Buzzwell. Buzz, drink. I'm gonna run out of alcohol if I do this. Never mind. Bruh. Welcome, new Hive City graduating class of... Presses a button to change the timer on the podium from 9 o'clock to 9:15. 9:15! And that concludes our graduation ceremonies. What is happening? Hello? Oh no, you'll get alcohol poisoning by the lawsuit scenes. Yeah, man, definitely. What is this thing on my OBS? Hello? Dolby StreAm sign out. What the? Why is this here? Delete. Yes. I didn't even put that there. What the? No. Come back. Thank you. Students, cheer. Throw their cat. Oh, I'm already feeling it. I'm gonna turn off the auto-tune because you can already hear it in my voice. It's, oh boy. I can feel it already. Okay, here we go. Throw their caps as helmets are placed on their heads and begin your career at Honex Industries. Are we gonna pick our jobs today? I heard it's just orientation. Whoa, heads up. Here we go. Oh, gosh. This stands for Winger University. The students are sitting in, begin converting into tram seating. Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times. Flies down to the tram as it starts moving and repeats it in Spanish. Mantenga sus manos y antenas dentro del tranvía en todo momento. You know, like a few years ago, my cousin was so drunk she couldn't even get her pants off. So me and my two friends had to help her. That happened to me too one time. I was at a sleepover party. I wanted to put my pajamas on, but I was dumb and I packed a onesie. I couldn't get my clothes off, so my two friends had to help undress me and then help me put on my onesie. Wonder what it's gonna be like. A little scary. He and Barry mimic shivering and making scared noises. Welcome to Honex, a division of Honesco and part of the Hexagon Group. This is it! Oh, wow! Tram moves into factory floor. Wow! We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen drops bring the nectar to the hive. Our top secret formula is automatically color corrected, scent adjusted, and bubble contoured into this soothing, sweet syrup. With its distinctive golden glow, you know as honey! Tour guide grabs a beaker of honey as they drive by and tosses it to the group, which bounce it around towards the back. Yeah. That girl was hot. She's my cousin? She's my cousin. She is? Yes, we're all cousins. Right, you're right. At Honex, we also constantly strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. Behind a display window, a bee puts on a helmet, then runs back and forth as levers holding a rolled-up magazine, fly swatter, and a shoe move up and move down to try hit him. He is hit by the magazine, dodges the fly swatter, but then is hit by the boot, and then again by all three, followed by being sprayed with aerosol from 2 cans. He signals he's okay, but is flattened by the fly swatter, magazine, and shoe covering to strike him together. He signals he is still okay by poking his arm up through a hole in the fly swatter and giving another thumbs up. The tram riders applaud. I did a drunk movie stream with my friends once, and I was so tipsy. My friend asked me to walk in a stray line, and I drunkenly said, I can't. I'm gay. I feel that. So what is the rule of stream drinking? I don't know. There are no rules. I am the rules. More alcohol. Let's see. Oh, what do you think he makes? Not enough. And here we have our latest advancement, the Kremlin. You know, when people were talking about the Kremlin, I still don't know what the Kremlin is. It's something somewhere. But I was so confused because none of what was said about it made sense in the context of it being the Kremlin from the Bee movie. Because whenever I read Kremlin, I read it as Krellman, and I thought it was the merry-go-round from the Bee movie. Yeah. Wow, what does that do? Catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it. It saves us millions. A Krellman worker waves and Adam waves back. Can anyone work on the Krellman? Of course, most bee jobs are small ones, but bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. But choose carefully because you'll stay in the job that you pick for the rest of your life. The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. What's the difference, huh? And you'll be happy to know that bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years. Woo! So you'll just work us to death? We'll sure try. Everyone laughs while Barry looks uncomfortable. The tram converts into a boat that flows down a log flume style ramp with honey in it, then converts back to a wheeled tram at the end. With the tour over, Adam and Barry head home. Adam jumps with excitement. Oh, wow! That blew my mind. What's the difference? Adam, how could you say... What's the difference? Adam, how could you say that? What is your preferred drink? I myself like Coke and vodka. Right now I'm having a Mike's hard lemonade. I love hard lemonades because I love lemonade. But again, I'm a lightweight, so like it's enough to. What? Oh, well, I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life. But Adam, how could they ever have told us that? Oh yeah, I don't like expensive alcohols. I like the cheap, sugary alcohols, because all the expensive alcohols, I, uh, you're drunk almost after you say a sentence. Almost every time you do this, your sentence, you'll stay in the same job for the rest of your life. I don't know what you mean. I don't understand. Oh yeah, I don't like expensive alcohol. It tastes like ass. But Adam, how could they never have told us that? Barry, why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth. Filling station attendant yells at a bee for putting the honey nozzle into his mouth. I think, like, I'm not drunk yet. I'm just tipsy because I can still read. But reading is hard, is the issue now. It's just... No, I got the drink hiccups. Okay. Yeah, but Adam, did you ever think that maybe things work a little too well around here? Like what? Give me one example. They both stop in the middle of an intersection. The traffic adjusts to drive around them. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. Please clear the gate. Royal Nectar Force on approach. Royal Nectar Force on approach. Wait a second. Check it out. Hey, those are pollen jocks. Wow. Pollen jocks fly into the hive and land. I've never seen them this close. They know what it's like to go outside the hive. Yeah, but some of them don't come back. Two lady bees wave at the jocks and call out, "Hey! Oh, hey, jocks! Hi, jocks!" The pollen is removed from the jocks and collected into storage capsules marked nectar, then tucked away. A general flies over to welcome them. You guys did great! You're monsters! You're sky freaks! I love it! I love it! I wonder where those guys have just been. I don't know. Their days not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what. You can't just decide one day to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Right. Pollen begins drifting down around them. Look at that. That's more pollen than you and I will ever see in a lifetime. It's just a status symbol. I think bees make too big a deal of it. Oh my gosh. Let me just highlight where I am before taking a drink, because otherwise I will lose my place. Okay. Perhaps, unless you're wearing it and the ladies see you wearing it. The same two lady bees giggle at being talked about by Barry. My friend who's 6'4", 200 pounds of pure muscle, and has a beard, hates beer. He and I both enjoy fruity drinks because they actually taste good. Beer will always taste like throw up. Ew. Yeah, I agree. I like the fruity drinks. They're good and fruity. Oh, where am I? Oh, those ladies, aren't they our cousins too? Distant. 3 pollen jocks observe them. Look at these 2. Couple of hive Harrys. Let's have some fun with them. It must be so dangerous being a pollen jock. Oh, yeah. One time a bear had me pinned up against a mushroom. He had one paw on my throat, and with the other, he was slapping me back fuck. He was slapping me back and forth across the face. Slapping me back and forth across the face. I remember that line from the movie. Oh, my! I never thought I'd knock him out. And what were you doing during all of this? Obviously, I was trying to alert the authorities. I can autograph that if you want. A little gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades? Yeah, gusty. Yeah, we're gonna hit a sunflower flower patch in about 6 miles from here tomorrow. 6 miles, huh? Barry! It's a puddle jump for us, but, maybe you're not up for it. Maybe I am. You're not. We're going 0900 at J-Gate. Whoa! What do you think, Buzzy boy? Are you B enough? I might be. It depends on what 0900 means. Me, who I have my phone set to 24-hour time because I wanted to learn how to read 24-hour time, and then I just never switched back because it made more sense to me. Yeah. So me knowing what 0900 means, wow, I'm special. Later, back at home that night, Barry is on the balcony, looking out at the hive. Hey, Honix! Oh, Dad, you surprised me. Have you decided what you're interested in, son? Well, there's a lot of choices, but you only get one. Goat Dad. Goat be Dad. Dad, that's a bee with the head of a goat. uh, Dad, do you ever get bored doing the same job every day? Son, let me tell you something about stirring. You grab that stick and you just move it around and you stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field just isn't right for me. And and you were thinking of what? Making balloon animals? That's a bad job for a guy with a stir. He's not wrong. Dolly está working suosta la pega. Yeah. Oh yeah, balloon animals. I was bored in school sometimes. So my grade 12 year of high school, I had a bag that I took around with me that had those balloons that you make into balloon animals in them. I had a little pump, and so I'd sit in the cafeteria area because I was done my work, and I'd make balloon animals and give them to people passing by. I gave a lot of balloon animals to passing teachers. It's like, hey there, French teacher, you want a doggy? Or I made a turtle, and when I graduated, we had to make little speeches that were said as we went up. And the teachers, I didn't write much for my speech because I didn't know what to write. The teachers wrote for me in there that I made balloon animals for them and was good at it and stuff. And I was so embarrassed, but it was also really heartwarming. Well, no. You know what? More drink. Eh. Nope. Janet, your son's not sure he wants to go in the honey. Oh, Barry, you are so funny sometimes. I'm not trying to be funny. You're not funny. You're going in the honey. Our son, the stirrer. You're gonna be a stirrer? No one's listening to me. Wait till you see the sticks I have for you. Oh no! I don't know, Emmy. I was wrong. I could say anything I want right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo. Oh, let's open some fresh honey and celebrate. Maybe I'll pierce my thorax. What's a thorax? I don't know what a thorax is. Mom and Dad start walking away. Dad raises his glass and says, "Do honey! Shave my antennae! So funny! Shack up with a grasshopper! Get a gold tooth and start calling everybody dog!" I'm so proud. Barry and Adam arrived the next morning at the job section booth. "I can't believe we're starting work today. Today's the day. Come on, all the good jobs will be gone." "Yeah, right." Dean Buswell at his second job, located at the desk in front of the Honex job placement board. Pollen counting, stunt bee, pouring, stirrer, front desk, hair removal. "So, is it still available?" "Hang on, to left. And one of them's yours. Congratulations, son. Step to the side, please." "Yeah!" Ed and from Ed from Ed and Eddie. "I saw this in a movie called I Married a Thorax." I'm gonna Google what a thorax is right now. What is a thorax? Help. No, wait. Okay. The thorax.
Thorax. Thorax. Thorax.
I like that. The part of the human body between the neck and the diaphragm, partially encased by the ribs and containing the heart and lungs, the chest. How would you pierce that? I'm so confused. What? Huh. Okay. Doll has stopped. Good. She won't stop laughing. I think that was when I had a burp attack and was burping a lot. I burp a lot when I drink. What did you get? Picking the crud. Whoa, that is stellar. Wow. Couple of newbies? Yes, sir. Our first day, and we are ready. Well, step up and make your choice. Do you want to go first? No, you go. Oh my, what's available? Restroom attendant's always open, and not for the reason you think. Any chance of getting on the Krellman, sir? Sure, you're on. Status for Krellman worker changes suddenly. Oh, I'm sorry, the Krellman just closed out. Oh, Wax Monkey's always open? And the Krellman just opened up again. What happened? Well, whenever a bee dies, there's an opening. See that? He's dead, another dead one, deady, deadified, two more dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down. But, that's life. Oh, this is so hard. Heating, cooling, stunk bee, pourer, stirrer, humming, inspector number 7, link coordinator, stripe supervisor, antenna ball polisher, mite wrangler. Barry, what do you think I should... Barry? All right, we've got the sunflower clap, the sunflower patch, and quadrant 9, geranium, window box on Sutton Place. What happened to you? Where are you? I'm going out. Out where? Out there. Oh no, I have to before I go to work for the rest of my life. You're gonna die. You're crazy. Hello? Oh, another call coming in. If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd that gets their roses today. Hey guys. Well, look at that. The doll is dead. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? Hold it, son. Lights X restricted. It's okay, Lou. We're gonna take him up. Yeah. Really? Feeling lucky, are you? Blech. Hold clipboard for Barry. Sign here. Here. Just initial that. Thank you. Okay. You got a rain advisory today. Oops. I didn't mean to... I'm usually a hiccuping mess when I drunk that and I forget how to spell. All right. Yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to say doll dead. Sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. All good, man. All good. Okay, you got a rain advisory today. And as you all know, bees cannot fly in rain. So be careful. As always, watch your brooms, hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. Also, I got a couple of reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it. Just babbling like a cicada. That's awful. And a reminder to all you rookies, bee law number 1, absolutely no talking to humans. All right, launch positions. The pollen jocks begin chanting. I remember this. Buzz, 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 buzz. Black and yellow. Hello! You ready for this, hot shot? Yeah, bring it on. The pollen jocks begin calling out their flight preparations. Wind, check. Antennae, check. Nectar pack, check. Wings, check. Stinger, check. Scared out of my shorts? Check. Okay, ladies, let's move it out. Flight crew helps the jocks get their wings started. Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers! All of you, drain those flowers! Why did that sound oddly sexual? All depart. Wow, I'm out! I can't believe I'm out! So blue. Whoa-ho-ho! I feel so fast and free! They fly amid a bunch of colorful kites, and Barry flies through one. Box kite! Wow! Whoa! Ho-ho-ho! They fly through a field of flowers. Flowers! This is Blue Leader. We have Rose's visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Roses! 30 degrees, roger. Bring it around. The squadron lands. The jocks fire their nectar packs, and long tubes inject into flowers and suck up nectar. Stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick. Oh, that is one nectar collector. You ever seen pollination up close? No, sir. I pick up some pollen here, sprinkle it over here. Maybe a dash over there, a pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic, ain't it? Wow, that's amazing. Why do we do that? Well, that's pollen power, kid. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Cool. Just let me go. No, guys, if you want me to turn on any audio effects, cause I have, of course, the auto tune, and I have the high pitch, and I have the low pitch, and I have the Xbox mic, and I can combine them too, so I can get high pitched or high pitched Xbox mic. Yeah. So this will let me know. More drink. I think I was at cool. Cool. A squadron flies over a pond. Barry sees his reflection in the water, reenacting the hippogriff scene from Harry Potter, which itself was a shot-for-shot reenactment of the eagle scene from Rescuers Down Under. I don't know what that means. I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow. Could be daisies. Don't we need those? Copy that visual. Hold on. One of the flowers seems to be on the move. Say again? Are you reporting a moving flower? Affirmative. The 3 bees land to check on the objects, which turn out to be tennis balls. Oh, this guy in the distance. That was on the way. This is the coolest. What is it? I don't know, but I'm loving this color. It smells good. Not like a flower, but I like it. Yeah, fuzzy. Chemically. Careful, guys! It's a little grabby. Lands on one of the objects and hugs it. Oh, my sweet lord of bees. Hey, Candy Brain, get off there. Problem! A woman picks up the tennis ball Barry is stuck to and walks back to the serving line. Guys? This could be bad. Affirmative. As the woman bounces the ball a few times, Barry's still stuck to it and says on each bounce, very close. Gonna hurt. Mama's little boy. You're way out of position, rookie. Barry screams as the woman hits the ball. Coming at you like a missile. Barry, in slow motion. Help me! Oh, wait. I got this. Pog. You know, I don't think these are flowers. Should we tell him? I think he knows. What is this? Match point. You can just start packing up, honey, because I believe you're about to eat it. Jackson clears his throat, distracting Ken, causing Ken to hit the ball, sending it high into the air and onto the street. What? Oh no, you cannot be serious. Yowzer! Barry gets sucked into the engine compartment of a passing car to the passing car into the engine before escaping through a hole and into the car's air conditioning system, where he sees a dead bug stuck to the filter. Ew, gross. A woman in the car turns on the air conditioner, blowing Barry into the car's cabin, where she sees him. Lamau, that was a perfect use of Doll Vader. I know, right? I'm so happy. There's a bee in the car! There's a bee in the car! She screams at Barry. Barry screams at her. Everyone except the young girl screams back. So, ah! Oh! Ah! Her husband, do something! Oh, to her husband, do something! I'm driving. Hi, wait. Hi, bee. Hi, bee. Hi, bee. He's back here. He's going to sting me. Nobody move. If you don't move, he won't sting you. Freeze! Everybody stays still, including Barry, who hovers in the same spot. Grandma, he blinked! Gets out a can of hairspray and sprays it on Barry. Spray him! Oh, no. Spray him, Granny! What are you doing? Barry escapes out the roof vent. Wow, the tension level out here is unbelievable. I gotta get home. Something moves down past him, very close and fast. Whoa! Barry sees rain starting to fall heavily. Can't fly in rain. Can't fly in rain. Can't fly in rain. A raindrop hits him, but before he can recover, another hits him. More burp. Mayday! Mayday! Bee going down! Barry sees a window ledge and barely makes it there, then crawls through the open window. Ken, could you close the window, please? Huh? Oh, hey, check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure. You see? Folds out. Oh no, more humans. I don't need this. Tries to fly out the window but bounces off of it. Oof! Ow! What was that? Tries again. Maybe. This time. It taps the glass. That is diabolical. It's fantastic. It's got all my special skills. Even my favorite top 10 movies. What's your number one, Star Wars? Nah, I don't go for that. Pew, 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 pew. Kind of stuff. No wonder we're not supposed to talk to them. They're out of their minds. When I walk out of a job interview, they're flabbergasted. They can't believe the things I say. There's the sun. Maybe that's the way out. Flies towards the light near the ceiling. I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it. Bounces off of it and starts falling, landing in a bowl of chip dip. I gotta tell you, I predicted global warming. I could feel it getting hotter. At first, I thought it was just me. Andy scoops up some of the dip with a tortilla chip, including berry, and brings it towards his mouth. Wait! Stop! Bee! Kill it! Grab something to kill it. Stand back! These are winter boots. Wait! Don't kill him! You know I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me. Well, why does his life has any less value than yours? Vanessa places the lass over Barry. What does his life has any less value than mine? Is that your statement? I'm just saying all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling. Vanessa rips Ken's resume in half and slides it under the glass. That's kind of an asshole move. My brochure! Carries the glass with Barry inside over to the window and releases him, all while maintaining oddly intimate eye contact. There you go, little guy. I'm not scared of him, but yeah, it's an allergic thing. Hey, why don't you put that on your resume? Why don't you put that on your resume brochure? It's not funny. My whole face could puff up. Make it one of your special skills. You know, knocking someone out is also a special skill. Later, as the rain stops and the sun comes back out. Bye, Vanessa. Thanks. Vanessa, next week, yogurt night. Yeah, sure can. You know, whatever. You could put carob chips on there. Bye. Supposed to be less calories or something. Bye. The last of her guests have left. She shuts the door and begins cleanup. Barry. I gotta say something. She saved my life. I gotta say something. All right, here it goes. Barry flies back into her house through the almost closed window and stops in front of a can of Bumblebee chunk light tuna as Vanessa walks by. Stopping right in line with the mascot, he starts to walk away and looks back, says, huh? And turns back to look around at the mascot, then says, nah, as he dismisses the picture and continues walking. That reminds me, one time I grabbed my water bottle at work, and when I felt a fuzzy spot, then instant pain because a bee stung my hand. Felt like lava, and I had to finish my work before I could leave. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry, alcohol makes me sleepy. That would have sucked. I've also gotten stung by a bee before. My friend's mom had to pull the stinger out of my back because it was still in there. It got all red, but I didn't have to work, thank goodness. Drink. Um. Ah. Barry resumes flying and lands on a postcard from Coney Island taped to the refrigerator. Again, in a position where Vanessa doesn't notice him. What would I say? I could really get in trouble. It's B-law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing this. Begins debating with himself. I've got to. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No. Yes. No. Do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz. I still love this day. You like jazz. You like jazz. You like jazz. You like jazz. Oh no, I'm trying to do a good impression of it, but my tongue isn't doing what I want it to do. Like, bruh, my tongue isn't doing what I want it to do. So, like, when people like make out at parties, I wonder, is it good because they're drunk and don't remember it, or do they become better because they don't got control of their tongue? Like, what is going on, bro? You like jazz? There we go. No, that's no good. Here she comes. Speak, you fool! To Vanessa? Hi. Vanessa gasps and drops the dishes. I'm sorry. You're talking. Yes, I know. You're talking. I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's just, I know I'm dreaming, but I don't recall going to bed. Jerry Seinfeld B. You like jazz? Which was invented by Persona 5? Maybe. I don't know. Call going to bed. Well, I'm sure this is very disconcerting. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee. Yeah, I'm a bee. And, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but Vanessa makes a small oh and noises while Barry's talking. They were all trying to kill me. And if it wasn't for you, I mean, I had to thank you. It's just the way I was raised. Vanessa grabs a fork and stabs herself in the hand, then cries out, "Ah!" Bruh. Oh, that was a little weird. I'm talking to a bee. Yeah, I'm talking to a bee. Anyway, and the bee is talking to me. I just want to say I'm grateful, and I keep making. And I'm gonna leave now. Wait. How did you learn to do that? What? That. The talking thing. Oh, the same way you did, I guess. Mama, Dada, honey, you pick it up. That's very funny. Yeah, bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with what we have to deal with. Anyway. Come on, I had to make the joke. It was too easy. All good. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Like, I know the Persona 5, why did I forget the theme song? Well, it's like mostly jazz. Oh yeah. So much jazz. I love it. I love the Persona 5 soundtrack. Drink. Ah. Can I, get you something? Like what? I don't know. I don't know. Coffee? And Mia, why bruh? Why more bruh? It's bruh. Bruh. I don't want to put you out unless you're making it anyway. It's no trouble. It takes 2 minutes. Really? It's just coffee. P5 is my favorite game of all time ever. I tried playing Persona 5. I was playing it with my little brother cuz there's a lot of reading, and so I was using it to help him practice his reading. But we both had to quit. We couldn't get past Kamoshida because we had actually went to a school kind of like that in Kamoshida. It reminded us of one of the teachers we had. And so we couldn't beat it. It was like too mentally draining for the both of us. I hate to impose. Don't be ridiculous. Actually, I would love a cup. Hey, you want a little rum cake? I'm planning on buying Persona 5R and P5 Striker. Nice. Hey, you want a little rum cake? I really shouldn't. A little rum cake. No, I can't. Oh, come on. You know, I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms here. Where? Well, these stripes don't help. You look great! I don't know if you know anything about fashion. Ouch, valid, yeah. My little brother actually wrote a song about how bad that teacher was. I'm not sure if it got to that teacher or not, though. Vanessa walks away and begins pouring coffee onto the floor, a coffee cup in her other hand. Coffee! Are you alright? No! Fade to Vanessa and Barry on her roof terrace, talking and having coffee. He's making the tie in the cab as they're flying up Madison, so he finally gets there. Uh-huh. He runs up and steps into the church. The wedding is on. Yeah? And he says, Watermelon? I thought you said Guatemalan. Oh, Guatemalan! Uh-huh. Why would I marry a watermelon? Vanessa is more confused than Amiya's gestures indicating his joke was done. I never got that joke till I just read it. Oh my gosh. Like Guatemalan, like a person from Guatemala? Probably. I always thought that whatever he said in the movie was like a type of bug because he's a bee. But no. Oh, is that a bee joke? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff we do. Yeah, different. So anyway, what are you gonna do, Barry? About work? I don't know. I want to do my part for the hive, but I can't do it the way they want. I know how you feel. You do? Sure. My parents wanted to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist. Really? My only interest is flowers. Our new queen was just elected with that same campaign slogan. Oh, huh. Anyways, you see, if you look, there is my hive right there. You can see it. Oh, you're in Sheep Meadow. Yes, you know the turtle pond? Yes, I'm right off that. Oh, no way, I know that area. Do you know I lost a toe ring there once? Behind them, a janitor comes out onto the roof and begins working on replacing a light bulb. Really? Yes. Why do girls put rings on their toes? Well, why not? I don't know. It's like putting a hat on your knee. Maybe I'll try that. You all right, ma'am? You all right, ma'am? Drink. Okay. Realizing how much looks talking to herself. Oh yeah, fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee. Vanessa and Barry share a little quiet time. She glances outside and catches him staring smittenly. Actual line from the official audio description on Netflix. just burped into my kazoo. Smittenly. The bee's in love with a human. Ahem. Anyway, this has been great. Thanks for the coffee. Yeah, it's no trouble. Sorry I couldn't finish it. If I did, I'd be up for the rest of my life. Are you, can I take a piece of this with me? Sure. Here, have a crumb. She passes one to Barry on her fingertip. Oh, thanks. Yeah. All right. Well then, I guess I'll see you around. Or not. Or, okay, Barry. And thank you so much again for before. Oh, that was nothing. Well, not nothing, but anyway. Barry extends his hand. Vanessa touches it with her finger, and they gingerly shake. The janitor looks over and continues tightening the light bulb in the socket. It shorts, causing him to lose his balance and fall backwards. The next day at the Onyx building, hurricane survival testing is in progress. A bee wearing a parachute is in a wind tunnel. Dolby, drink. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, I'm not cute. I'm not cute. Got a message from someone calling me cute. How dare you? It popped up on my screen. I'm vicious. This can't possibly. Wait, let's do funny voices here. This can't possibly work. It's Toad. This can't possibly work. Well, he's all set to go. We may as well try it. Okay, Dave, pull the chute. Dave pulls the cord and is immediately blown backwards. He slides down the wall and shakily gives a thumbs up signal. Barry and Adam walk by outside the test chamber. Sounds amazing. Oh, it was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Humans! I can't believe you were with humans! Giant, scary humans! What were they like? Huge and crazy! They talk crazy. They eat crazy giant things! They drive around real crazy! That's true. And do they try and kill you like on TV? Some of them, but some of them don't. How'd you get back? Poodle. This guy just rode a poodle, bro. This guy just rode a poodle all the way home. Man, we've been at this for an hour. We're almost halfway through it, I think. Maybe? Yeah. Look, you did it. And I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see at... Dang. That's not what I intended to do. Drink. You know, the first time I ever drank, my friends told me to pray to the shot gods. And I didn't know what that meant, so I got onto my hands and knees and I started praying and I was like, thank you, shot gods, for the alcohol. Dionysus, are you one of the shot gods? And they all started laughing because what praying to the shot gods actually means is you kind of slam your drink on the table like that with your drink, except not that hard. I was just doing that hard so you could hear it. You do that, and then you chug it. But no, I thanked the shot gods, thanked Dionysus, god of wine, parties, Greek god. Pretty cool, yeah. Anyways, look, you did it, and I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see out there. You had your experience, and now you're back. You can pick out your job, and everything can be normal. Well, I met someone. You met someone? Was she bee-ish? Not a wasp. Your parents will kill you. I would too. Wasps are so mean. No, not a wasp. Spider? You know I'm not attracted to the spiders. I know to everyone else, it's like the hottest thing with the 8 legs and all, but I can't get by that face. Barry grimaces and makes a noise. I think the spider fetish of bees is reminding me of the tentacle fetish of humans. So much tentacle hentai. It's just the bee spider hentai is the human equivalent. No. The human tentacle hentai is the equivalent of the bee spider fetish hentai that probably exists in the bee movie universe. First time I drank, I had 1 sip of Rolling Rock and immediately spat it out. The angry video game nerd lied to me. That shit is horrible. Don't know how he drinks it. Honestly, fair. The first time I drank, I was dumb. I was a dumbass, right? And so I had never had any light alcohol or anything before. And I was like, you know what? I think I'll be fine if I have a shot. So I downed a shot immediately. And then I wasn't feeling it for 5 minutes, so I was like, I'll have another shot. And so I did. And then I was floored, and I was blackout drunk. I only know what I did because my friends told me, but don't do that. That's really dumb. Don't do a dumb like doll. Doll does dumb, but don't do doll dumb. Don't do dumb like doll. Who is she? She's a human. Oh, no. That didn't happen. You didn't do that. That is a bee law. You wouldn't break a bee law. Her name's Vanessa. Oh boy. She's so nice. And she's a florist. Oh, no. You're dating a human florist? Well, we're not dating. You're flying outside the hive. You're talking to human beings that attack our homes with power washes and M80s. That's more burps. That's 1/8 of a stick of dynamite. She saved my life, and she understands me. This is over. Pulls out the rum cake crumb. Eat this. Pushes it into Adam's face. This is not over. What was that? They call it a crumb. That was so stick and stripey! And that's not even what they eat. That just holds over what they eat. Do you know what a Cinnabon is? I know what a Cinnabon is. 9S from Near Automata is a Cinnabon. The biggest Cinnabon. I love 9S from Near Automata. No. It's bread. Come in here. Oh, come in here. Opens the door to the office where he works and guides Barry inside. And cinnamon. Be quiet. And frosting. They heat it up. Sit down. Really hot. Listen to me. We are not them. We're us. There's us. And there's them. That sounds... like... discriminatory. Yes, but who can deny the heart that is yearning? There is no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You have got to start thinking bee, my friend. Another bee joins in. Thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee. Man, I want to put a beat to that. thinking bee, thinking bee. Oh, bleh. My beatboxing skills kind of bad, though. Outside his house, Barry sits on a raft in his family's hexagon-shaped honey pool, legs dangling into the honey. Mom and Dad approach, wearing cabana-type outfits, sun shining behind them. There he is! He's in the pool. You know what the problem is, Barry? I've got to start thinking, B. Barry, how much longer is this going to go on? It's been 3 days. I don't understand why you're not working. Well, I've got a lot of big life decisions I'm thinking about. What life? You have no life. You have no job. You're barely a bee. Would it kill you to just make a little honey? Barry rolls off the raft and sinks into the pool. Barry, come out from under there. Your father's talking to you. Martin, would you talk to him? Barry, I'm talking to you. Barry keeps swinging downward through the honey, which clears and leads him to an imaginary park where Vanessa is waiting for him. Reclined on a picnic blanket, Sugar Sugar by Archie's is playing in the background. She swats a mosquito that lands on her leg, then looks at Barry for his reaction. Both are surprised, but then laugh about it. Pog. Drink. You coming? Got everything? All set! Oh my god. You go ahead, I'll catch up. Don't be too long. Watch this. The plane does a loop, trailing red smoke that forms a heart, then crashes into the side of a rock pile, bursting into flames. Vanessa! His cry changes to bubbles, escaping his mouth. Barry breaks to the surface of the pool, gasping for air. We're still here, Barry. I told you not to yell at him. He doesn't respond when you yell at him. Then why are you yelling at me? Because you don't listen. I'm not listening to this. Dries himself and puts on his sweater. Sorry, Mom. I've got to go. Where are you going? Nowhere. I'm meeting a friend. A girl? Is this why you can't decide? Bye. I just hope she's B-ish. Vanessa exits her florist shop, flipping side over a locking door. You see tournament roses parade poster, so they have huge parade of flowers every year in Pasadena. Oh, to be in the tournament of roses. That's every florist's dream. Up on that float, surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering. Wow, a tournament. Did the roses actually compete in athletic events? No. All right, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere? It's exhausting. Why don't you run anywhere? Everywhere. Isn't that faster? Yeah, okay. I see. All right, your turn. Devo. Can you just freeze live TV? You can just freeze live TV? That's insane. What? You don't have anything like that? We have HIVO, but it's a disease. It's a horrible, horrible disease. Oh my. They turn a corner onto busier straight people, start swatting at Barry. Dumb bees! You must just want to sting all those jerks. We really try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. So you have to watch your temper? They enter a supermarket. Yeah, very carefully. You kick a wall, take a walk, write an angry letter and throw it out. You work through it like any other emotion. Anger, jealousy, lust. What the fuck? I didn't know that was in the B movie. My inner child is hurting. Barry lands on cardboard boxes in the aisle. A stock boy hits him with a rolled up advertisement. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Yeah, phew. What's wrong with you? It's a bug. Well, he's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep. She slaps him with the advertisement and he leaves, muttering, did she just kick him out of his own jaw? My gosh. Shakes off the hit. What was that? A pick and save circular? Yeah, it was. How did you know? It felt like about 10 pages. 75's pretty much our limit. Boy, you really got that down to a science. Oh, we have to. I lost a cousin to Italian Vogue. How bad? He stops when he sees the rows of honey jars. What in the name of mighty Hercules is this? How did this get here? QB? Golden Blossom? Ray Liotta Private Select? Is he that actor? I never heard of him. Why is this here? For people. We eat it. Why? He gestures around the market. You don't have enough food of your own? Well, yes, How do you even get it? Well, bees make it. I know who makes it. And it's hard to make. There's heating and cooling and stirring. You need a whole Krellman thing. It's organic. It's our organic. It's just honeyberry. Oh my gosh. It's just blank. Then the name is always the worst. Just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You've taken our... Oh, God. Where was I? Oh, yeah. You've taken our homes, our schools, our hospitals. This is all we have. And it's on sale? I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to get to the bottom of all of this. Barry rips label from jar of Ray Liotta Private Select Honey. Later, Barry is infiltrating the supermarket loading dock by covering up his yellow stripes with a magic marker and putting on war paint. Hector's opening more boxes of honey jars. Hey, Hector, you almost done? Almost. Barry steps in some honey. Hector stops and turns. Here, he is here. I sense it. I'm back from the restroom. What happened? I don't know, Emia. I don't know when you went to the restroom, so I don't know what you missed, unfortunately. Oh yeah, you missed Vanessa going, it's just honeyberry. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll go home now and just leave this nice honey out with no one around. Pretends to walk away. He steps into the light. You're busted, box boy! Ha! I knew I heard something. So you can, Doc. Barry flies at him, stinger first, backing him against the wall. Hector drops the knife. Oh, I can talk. And now you're gonna start talking. Where are you getting all the sweet stuff? Who's your supplier? I don't know what you're talking about. I thought we were all friends. The last thing we want to do is upset any of you bees. Hector grabs a pushpin. Barry begins fencing with his stinger. Ha! You're too late. It's ours now. You, sir, have crossed the wrong sword. You, sir, are about to be lunch for me, my iguana, Ignacio. The fight continues. They cross swords and get nose to nose. Where's the honey coming from? Oh, gosh, what happened? Okay. Where's the honey coming from? Barry knocks the pushpin away and put his stinger up to Hector's nose. Tell me where! Hector points to truck. Honey Farms! It comes from Honey Farms! Barry flies after the departing truck, dodging a bus, taxis, and a messenger on a bicycle. One driver yells at messenger, "Crazy person!" Barry continues his pursuit, using the elastic strap on a bicycle's messenger's helmet to launch himself towards the truck. He lands on the windshield, pressed against it by the wind. He sees himself surrounded by dead bugs, then works his way around them. Oh my, what the horrible thing has happened here? Look at these faces. I never knew what hit them. And now they're on the road to nowhere. A mosquito opens his eyes. Psst, just keep still. What? You're not dead? Do I look dead? Hey man, they will wipe anything that moves. Now, where are you headed? To Honey Farms. I am onto something huge here. I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood. Crazy stuff. Blows your head off. I'm going to Tacoma. What about you? He really is dead. All right. The driver's hands move to the windshield the wiper lever. Uh-oh. What is that? Oh no, it's a wiper. Triple blade. Triple blade? Jump on. It's your only chance, B. They hang on to the wiper as it moves back and forth. Moose blood yells at the driver through the glass. Why does everything have to be so doggone clean? How much do you people need to see? Open your eyes. Stick your head out the window. Inside the cab, the radio's playing. I still remember the trailers for this movie. They made it look like it was a B movie, like a low budget one. Yeah, I don't remember the trailers for this movie because I don't know, I was really young. uh, for NBR News in Washington, I am Carl Kessel. But don't kill no more bugs. He's flung off the wiper as the washer fluid sprays onto the windshield. Bee! Moose blood guy! Barry gets flung off, grabs a hold of the radio antenna, cricket flying by, grabs a hold of the antenna, both scream simultaneously. You hear something? Like what? Like tiny screaming. Turn off the radio. The driver turns off the radio and the antenna retracts. As it lowers, the cricket and Barry work their way to its top. Barry wins and the cricket has to let go. But then so does Barry, and he is sucked into the air horn on top of the truck. Hey, what's up, B-boy? Hey, blood. Inside the truck horn later during the drive, and it was just an endless row of honey jars as far as the eye could see. Wow. So I'm just assuming wherever this honey truck goes, that's where they're getting it. I mean, that honey's ours. Bees hang tight. Well, we're all jammed in there. It's a close community. Not us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito is on his own. But what if you get in trouble? Trouble? You're a mosquito. You're in trouble. Nobody likes us. They're just all smacking. People see a mosquito, smack, smack. At least you're out in the world. You must meet a lot of girls. Mosquito girls try to trade up. Get with a moth, dragonfly. Mosquito girl don't want no mosquito. A blood mobile passes them. Whoa, you've got to be kidding me. Moose's blood about to leave the building. So long, B. He leaves and jumps onto the other vehicle, saying to the bugs on its windshield, Hey guys, I knew I'd catch you all down here. Did you bring your crazy straws? At Honey Farms, the truck stops. Betty flies out of the horn and lands on the nose of the truck. Two beekeepers walk around the back side of the gift shop. Betty follows, landing in a tree. Then we throw it in some jars, slap a label on it. It's pretty much pure profit. What is this place? A bee's got the brain the size of a pinhead. They are pinheads. Both laugh as Elmo said, Pinhead. Betty opens a smoker box after they ride. Ho ho ho. Hey, check out the new smoker. Ooh, sweet. That's the one you want. The Thomas 3000. Smoker? 90 puffs a minute. Semi-automatic. To waste the nicotine. Oh, the tar. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I think we're about halfway through at this point, unless there's like another page. Like if it's all in one page, we're about halfway through. If it's not, then we're not. What was it? The twice the nicotine, all the tar. Both laugh again. Couple of breaths of this knocks 'em right out. They make the honey, and we make the money. Barry flies onto Freddy's hat and onto the brim. They make the honey, and we make the money. Freddy and Elmo walk onward. Freddy opens an apiary box and sprays it with smoke. Inside, the bees start moaning and gasping. Oh my. Barry flies into the open box as Freddy leaves and makes his way into an apartment. Two bees are just waking up. What's going on? Are you okay? Yeah, it doesn't last too long. How did you two get here? Do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls? Points to a picture. Our queen was moved here. We had no choice. Looks at the picture. This is your queen? That's a man in women clothes. That's a drag queen. I didn't get that joke when I was younger either. The walls separating the apartments are removed, revealing hundreds of them. What's this? Flies through the apartments, and out onto the open air. He hovers high above a tree where he sees even more apiary boxes on the farm. He begins taking pictures. He has a camera? Oh no, there's hundreds of them. Bee honey, our honey is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale. Back at home, Barry's talking with his parents, Adam and Uncle Carl. This is worse than anything the bears have done to us, and I intend to do something about it. Oh, Barry, stop! Who told you that humans are taking our honey? That's just a rumor. Do these look like rumors? Barry throws his pictures on the table. That's a conspiracy theory. These are obviously doctored photos. Barry, how did you get mixed up in all of this? 'Cause he's been talking to humans. What? Talking to humans? He has a human girlfriend! Oh, Barry, and they make out! Make out? Wait, make out? Barry! We do not. You wish you could. Whose side are you on? The bees! I dated the bees! Bees! I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Man, those crazy legs kept me up all night. Who taught you? What? I've seen videos of beekeepers who just scoop up bees with their bare hands, and they somehow never get stung. I saw a girl who was doing that on TikTok too, just like she's just worked with bees so much. She's like, yes, these bees are docile. Let me just put my hand in the pile of bees and just scoop them out. You know, they're not gonna sting me. And like something I wonder about bees is like, can they accidentally sting you? Like, is their stinger like inside of them and they can like retract it? Like an EpiPen where the needle's inside and they press the button and it shoots out and then it stings? Or is it just there and if it happens to get stuck on anything, the bee is screwed and you're stung? Like, because if it's like that, then you have to like be extra careful with your hands. Because what if you like accidentally like poke a bee's stinger and then you kill the bee and now you've got stung? Barry, is this what you want to do with your life? This is what I want to do with all our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Dad, I remember you coming home some nights so overworked. Your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop them. I remember that. No. The bees. No to the bees being able to retract their stingers, or no to the bees. Yeah, I know that bees die when they sting, but like, are they able to retract their stingers, or are their stingers just always where they are? You couldn't stop them. I remember that. What right do they have to our hard earned honey? We're living on 2 cups a year. They're putting it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever. If it's true, Barry, what could one bee do? I'm gonna sting 'em where it really hurts. In the face. No. In the eye. That would really hurt. No. Up the nose. That's a killer. I like how he's basically encouraging his son to be a suicide bomber. Because, like, if his son stings someone, his son dies. But it hurts the thing. Yeah. No, there's only one place you can sting humans. One place where it really matters. Uh-huh. Hive at 5, the Hive's only full-hour action news source, with Bob Buntle, the anchor desk, weather with Storm Stinger, sports with Buzz Larvey, and Jeanette Chung. I wonder how they get these jobs, being on the TV, because you have to have like some skill to do that, right? So like, is it just it's a job that opens up and whoever gets it, and if they suck, well, everyone has to deal with it for the rest of their lives, or what? Good evening. I'm Bob Bumble, and I'm Jeanette Chung. Our top story: a tri-country bee, Barry Benson, is saying he intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it, and profiting from it illegally. Broadcast shifts again to another studio in the building for B. Larry King Live. Don't forget, tomorrow night on B. Larry King, we're gonna have 3 former queens, all right here in our studio, discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon. I thought that the queens, when they become former queens, die. Anyways, tonight we're talking with Barry Benson. Did you ever think, I'm just a kid from the Hive, I can't do this? Larry, bees have never been afraid to change the world. I mean, what about B. Columbus? B. Gandhi? B. Jesus? Well, where I'm from, you wouldn't think of suing humans. We were thinking more like a stickball, candy stores. How old were you? Well, I want you to know that the entire bee community is supporting you in this case, which is certain to be the trial of the bee century. Oh my gosh, Miss Spark, you were right. If I was doing I would be dead of alcohol poisoning if I drank every time they said bee from this point onwards. Thank you, Larry. You know, they have a Larry King in the human world too. It's a common name. Next week on B. Larry King. No, I mean, he looks like you, and he has a show with suspenders and different colored dots behind him. Next week on B. Larry King. Old guy glasses, and there's quotes along the bottom from the guests you're watching, even though you just heard them. Bear, next week. They're scary, they're hairy, and they're here live. Always leans forward, pointed shoulders, squinty eyes. Very Jewish. Nighttime at Vanessa's flower shop. Law books and legal forms are piled up. Look, in tennis, you attack the point of weakness. But it was my grandmother, Ken. She's 80. What? This guy that she's dating just beat her grandma in tennis and just went hardcore. What? Oh my gosh. Ha, honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not going to take advantage of that. Be quiet, please. Actual work going on here. Is that the same bee? Yes, it is. I'm helping him sue the human race. helping him sue the human race. What? Oh, hello. Hello, B. This is Ken. Yeah, I remember you. Timberland, size 10.5. Vibrant soul, I believe. Why does he talk again, hon? Listen, you better go because we're really busy working. But it's our yogurt night! She pushes him out the door. Oh, bye-bye. From outside the now closed door. Why is yogurt night so difficult? You poor thing. You two have been at this for hours. Yes, and Adam here has been a huge help. Adam is asleep inside an empty Cinnabon box covered in frosting and butter and sleep about it. How many sugars? Just one. I try not to use the competition. Oh, so why are you helping me anyway? Bees have good qualities. Speaking in Italian for some reason. Sì, certo. Sì, certo. And it feels good to take my mind off the shop. I don't know why. Instead of flowers, people are giving balloon bouquets now. Yeah, those are great. If you're 3. And artificial flowers. Oh, those just get me psychotic. Yeah, me too. The bent stingers, the pointless pollination. Bees must hate those fake plastic things. There's nothing worse than a daffodil that's had work done. I once did a drinking game for Shrek 2 where I took a sip every time Shrek said donkey. Do not do that. Trust me. Oh my god. Yeah. That would be a very bad idea. Well, maybe this could make up for it a little bit. They exit the flower shop and go to the mailbox. You know, Barry, this lawsuit is a pretty big deal. I guess. Are you sure that you want to go through with it? Am I sure? When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, honey, I'm home, without paying a royalty. Outside the courthouse, a reporter begins her segment talking to the camera. Sarah, it's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan, where all eyes and ears of the world are anxiously waiting. Because, for the first time in history, we're going to hear for ourselves if Honeybee can actually speak. Inside, Barry, Vanessa, and Adam sit at a table. What have we gotten into here, Barry? You didn't know before? Okay. You know what? Whatever. I don't know, but it's pretty big, isn't it? I can't believe how many humans have to be at work during the day. Hey, you think these billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers? Back outside the courthouse, a policeman announces through a megaphone. Folks, everybody needs to stay behind the barricade. A very expensive car drives up with a license saying alibi and the initials LTM on the hood ornament. The lawyer gets out, sees a bug, and steps on it. Inside, Barry shudders. That's it. What the? Okay. What's the matter? I don't know. I just gotta chill. Well, if it isn't the B team, weighs a honey packet he picked up from the saucer holding his drink. Any of you boys work on this? All rise. The Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding. Judge Bumbleton. All right. Case number 4475. Superior Court of New York. Barry B. Benson versus the honey industry is now in session. Mr. Montgomery, you're representing the 5 major food companies collectively. A privilege. Mr. Benson. Oh, this is the judge. Mr. Benson, you are representing all bees of the world. Inside and outside the courtroom, everyone leans forwards to hear what he will say. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready to proceed. And Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please. I'm surprised people weren't more shocked. Clear throat, having exaggerated southern drawl. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman, born on a farm. She believed it was man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God put before us. If we were to live in the topsy-turvy world Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what it would mean. Maybe we would have to negotiate with the silkworms for the elastic in my breeches. Talking bee. How do we know this isn't some sort of holographic emotion picture captured Hollywood wizardry? They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning. For all we know, he could be on steroids. Mr. Benson? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there is no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. And as a bee, honey's pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it. We make it. And we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there are some people in this room who think they can take whatever they want from us because we're the little guys. And what I'm hoping is that after this is all over, you'll see how by taking our honey, you're not only taking away everything we have, but everything we are. Vanessa smiles silently and claps, and the breeze in the courtroom are moved by his emotions. Back at their house, Barry's Benson, their parents are watching the TV. Oh, I wish you would dress up like that all the time. So nice. Call your first witness. So, Mr. Claus Vanderhayden of Honey Farms. Pretty big company you have there. I suppose so. And I see you also own Honeyburton and Honron. Yes, they provide beekeepers for our farms. Beekeeper? I find that to be a very disturbing term. I have to say, I don't imagine you employ any bee freers, do you? No. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. No. No. Because you don't free bees, you keep bees. And not only that, it seems you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey. Well, they're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fuzzy Bear. Oh, Build-A-Bear? Yeah, you mean like this? Vanessa and Amanda enter guiding a giant grizzly bear restrained by a collar with chains attached to both sides. They bring him in front of Vander Hayden. The bear lunges at him and roars. Bears kill bees! How would you like if his big, hairy head crashing through your living room, biting into your couch, spitting out your throw pillows? Rawr, rawr, rawr. Okay, that's enough. Take him away. Vincent stops roaring. The bear's name is Vincent? I guess so. He and the man depart without incident, leaving Vanderhayden trembling with the judge glaring at him and Leighton angrily growling himself. Later, Barry questions another witness. So, Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me. I have to say, where have I heard it before? I was with a band called the Police. But you've never been a police officer of any kind, have you? No, I haven't. No, you haven't. And so, here we have yet another example of bee culture being casually stolen by a human for nothing more than prance about stage name. Oh, please. Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung, Sting. Or should I say, Mr. Gordon M. Sumner? The jury gasps. Ah! That was the exact bear from Over the Hedge his name was Vincent in that film. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I can't remember Over the Hedge very well, honestly. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Miss Spark. Leighton. That's not his real name! That's not his real name! You idiot! Later on, Barry is questioning another witness. Barry, reading from the base of a statue the witness is holding. Mr. Liotta, may I first offer my belated congratulations on your Emmy win for a guest spot on ER in 2005. 2005 was so long ago. 2005. Thank you! Thank you! Ha ha ha! I also see from your resume that you're devilishly handsome, but with a churning inner turmoil that's always ready to blow. I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime? Not yet, it isn't. But is this what's But is this what it's come to for you, Mr. Liotta? Exploiting tiny, helpless bees so you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir? Watch it, Benson. I could blow right now. This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella. Suddenly upset, he tries to smash Barry with his Emmy statue. Why doesn't someone just step on this little creep and we can all go home? You're all thinking it. Say it. Order! Order in this courtroom! Order, I say! Mr. Liotta, please sit down! The reaction from the press is harsh. The headline of the New York Telegram has Sue B. The New York Post reads, Bees to humans, buzz off. And the Daily Variety reports, Studio dumps Liotta, project slams door on unlawful entry. 2. That evening in Vanessa's apartment. Well, I think that was just awfully nice of that bear to pitch in like that. I'm telling you, I think the jury's on our side. I like how the bear was a paid actor. Are we doing everything right, legally? I'm a florist. Right. He raises his glass. Well, here's to a great team. To a great team. Both toast and Ken enters the apartment. Very passive-aggressively. Oh, hello! Oh, Ken. Hello. I didn't think you were coming. No, I was just late. I tried to call, but the battery. I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free. Yeah. Oh, that was lucky. Well, there's still a little left. I could heat it up. Yeah, heat it up. Sure, whatever. Ken glares at Barry as Barry cuts his food. So, I hear you're quite a tennis player. I'm not much for the game myself. I find the ball a little grabby. That's where I usually sit. Right there. Ken, Barry was looking at your resume and he agreed with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill. You think I don't see what you're doing? Hey, look, I know how hard it is trying to find the right job. We certainly have that in common. Do we? Well, bees have 100% employment, of course, but we do jobs like taking the crud out. That's just what I was thinking about doing. Ken reaches for a knife, but then pushes it off the table. He bends down to pick it up. Ken, I let Barry borrow your razor for his fuzz. I hope that was all right. Ken hits his head on the table as he straightens back up, then presses the apple cider bottle against his temple to soothe it. I'm gonna go drain the old stinger. Yeah, you do that. Barry flies a couple of loops in front of Ken as he heads to the bathroom, causing Ken to shake the bottle and get cider in his eyes. Barry grabs a small section of Variety magazine as he goes. Ken slaps his head, accidentally hitting his Oh boy. Huh, look at that. Tears off a small corner of Variety magazine as he goes in. As Barry finishes up and washes his hands, Ken enters carrying a large magazine. You know, I've just about had it with your little mind games. What's that? Italian Vogue. He curls the magazine tight. Mamma mia, that's a lot of pages. It's a lot of ads. Remember what Van said? Why is your life any more valuable than mine? That's funny. I just can't seem to recall that. He whacks Barry with the magazine. He misses and knocks everything off the vanity. He grabs a can of air freshener. I think something stinks in here, sprays at Barry. I love the smell of flowers. Yeah. How do you like the smell of flames? He lights the stream. Not as much. Ah! Barry flies in a circle. Ken, trying to stay with him, spins in place. There are flames outside the bathroom door. Ken slips on the Italian Vogue, falls backwards into the shower, pulling down the shower curtain. Okay. The can hits him in the head, followed by the shower curtain rod and the rubber duck. I have a rubber ducky, actually. I like rubber duckies, and so I think it was last year for my birthday or Christmas or something. My grandpa was like, "What should I get for you for your birthday?" And I was like, "Rubber duckies." And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Rubber duckies." He's like, "Okay." And he ended up having to go to a few different stores to find a rubber ducky. But yeah, he got me a rubber ducky, and I have my rubber ducky, and I like my rubber ducky. Ken reaches back, grabs the handheld shower head. He whips around looking for Barry. There's a water bug near the drain. Water bug! Not taking sides! Barry is on the toilet tank. He comes out from behind a shampoo bottle wearing a chapstick cap as a helmet. Ken, look at me. I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This is pathetic. Ken is turning the hand shower nozzle from gentle to turbo to lethal. I didn't know there was a lethal option on hand shower nozzles. I've got issues! Well, you're not wrong. Ken fires the water at Barry, knocking him into the toilet. The items from the vanity, emery board, lipstick, hair curler, etc. are on the toilet seat. Ken looks down at Barry. Well, well, well. A royal flush. You're bluffing. Eyes glowing with insanity. Am I? Ken flushes the toilet handle. Barry screams and starts circling the drain. He reaches out and grabs the emery board and starts riding it like a surfboard. Barry steers the wave out of the toilet bowl and splashes Ken in the face. Surf's up, dude. Ew! Poo water! Woohoo! Landing on the toilet seat. That bowl is gnarly. Except for those dirty yellow rings. Ken picks up the toilet brush and prepares to swing down on Barry. Vanessa bursts through the door and interrupts. Kenneth, what are you doing? I ran out of alcohol. So it's time to turn on this again. You know what? I don't even like honey. I don't eat it. We need to talk. He's just a little bee, and he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time. Long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life? No, but there are other things bugging me in life, and you're one of them. Fine, talking bees. No yogurt night. My nerves are fried from riding on this emotional roller coaster. Goodbye, Ken. Ugh. Phew. Ken exits and re-enters frame. And for your information, I prefer sugar-free artificial sweeteners made by man. I'm sorry about all that. Ken re-enters again. I know it's got an aftertaste. I like it. Leaves for the last time. I always felt there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. This time I'm taking a drink of water. Oh. Are you going to be okay for the trial tomorrow? Oh, I believe Mr. Montgomery is about out of ideas. Back in the courtroom. Leighton. We would like to call Mr. Barry Benson B. to the stand. Now that's a good idea. You can really see why he's considered one of the very best lawyers. Yeah. Leighton, you've gotta weave some magic with this jury or it's gonna be all over. Don't worry, Mr. Gamble. The only thing I have to do to turn this jury around is to remind them of what they don't like about bees. You got the tweezers? Are you allergic? Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Mr. Benson B., I'll ask you what I think we'd all like to know. What exactly is your relationship to that woman? He points to Vanessa. Don't forget to drink water. It'll make the hangover less sucky. I've actually never had a hangover before. Never. So, but I do tend to drink a lot of water with my alcohols. So, yeah. We're friends. Good friends? Yes. How good? What? Do you live together? Wait a minute, this isn't about... Are you her little bedbug? What the... Hey! That's not the kind of... I've seen a bee documentary or two. Now, from what I understand, doesn't your queen give birth to all the bee children in the hive? Yeah, but... So those aren't even your real parents. Oh, Barry. Yes, they are. Hold me back. You're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson? He's denouncing bees. And don't you all date your cousins? In the hive at Sweet Home, Alabama. Am I all right? Objection! I'm going to pincushion this guy. Adam escapes Vanessa's grasp and flies at Leighton and Gamble wink to each other. Adam, don't! It's what he wants! Adam sinks his stinger into Leighton's ample rear, then falls to the floor. Again, actual audio description from Netflix. Ample rear. Netflix, why are you like this? Oh, I'm hit. Oh, Lordy, I am hit. Order, please. The venom is coursing through my veins. Mr. Montgomery, I've been felled by a winged beast of destruction, you see. You can't treat them like equals. They're striped savages. Stinging is the only way they know. It's their way. More water. Adam, stay with me. I can't feel my legs. Take it easy. Oh, what angel of mercy will come forward to suck the poison from my heaving buttocks? Please, I will have order in this court. Order, please. Later, in the hospital bed, we see Adam recovering. A TV is on, with a reporter saying... Okay. Someone got paid to write ample rear. That alone is so damn hilarious. Yes, it is. My gosh. The case of the honeybees versus the human race took a pointed turn against the bees yesterday when one of their legal team stung Mr. Leighton T. Montgomery. Now, here's Dawn with the 5-day. A nurse leads Barry, who is carrying a flower, to the room. Barry thanks the nurse as she leaves. We see Adam in the bed with an intravenous line hooked up to an IV bag of honey. Bees don't have blood, they have honey in their veins, bro. Oh, but like for energy, we have like saline solutions, which I'm pretty sure it's just salt water, not even sugar water. So I guess bees run on sugar and not salt. Hey, buddy. Hey, is there much pain? Yeah. Taps the medical button. I blew the whole case, didn't I? Oh, it doesn't matter. The important thing is you're alive. You could have died. I'd be better off dead. Look at me. He reveals a plastic sword sandwich pick in place of his stinger. I got it from the cafeteria. I got it from Tana downstairs. In a tuna sandwich. Look, there's still a little celery. There's a little celery still on it. Why wouldn't they get a fresh one? Like, geez, it's not that hard. What was it like to sting someone? I can't explain it. It was all adrenaline and then ecstasy. All right. You think it was all a trap? Of course. I'm sorry. I flew us right into this. What were we thinking? Look at us. We're just a couple of bugs in this world. What do you think the humans will do to us if they win? I don't know. I hear they put roaches in motels. That doesn't sound so bad. Adam, they check in, but they don't check out. Oh my. Smoke wafts in and Adam begins coughing. Say, could you get a nurse to close that window? Why? Smoke. Bees don't smoke. Right. Bees don't smoke. Has a realization. Bees don't smoke! But some bees are smoking! Adam, that's it! That's our case! It is? It's not over? No, get up, get dressed, we've gotta go somewhere! You get back to the court and stall! Stall any way you can! Back at the court, Adam holds an origami boat. And assuming you've done step 27 or 29 correctly, you're ready for the tub. Everyone in the courtroom has folded their own origami boat. Mr. Flayman? Yes, Your Honor. Where's the rest of your team? Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. You know, bees are trained to fly kind of haphazardly, and as a result, quite often, we don't make very good time. I actually once heard a pretty funny story about a bee rolling in a giant baby walker with a neck brace on. Your Honor, haven't these ridiculous bugs taken up enough of this court's valuable time? How much longer are we going to allow these absurd shenanigans to go on? They have presented no compelling evidence to support their charges against my clients, who have all run perfectly legitimate businesses. I move for a complete dismissal of this entire case. Yes, I switched my accent there. Mr. Flayman, I'm afraid I'm going to have to consider Mr. Montgomery's motion. But you can't. We have a terrific case. Where is your proof? Where is the evidence? Show me the smoking gun. Barry bursts through the courtroom doors. Hold it, Your Honor. You want a smoking gun? Here is your smoking gun. Vanessa enters, presenting a bee smoker. What is that? It's a bee smoker. What is this? This harmless little contraption? This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee. Leighton waves the bee smoker around and the gases pour out towards the bees in the gallery, causing them all to collapse. Members of the jury, look at what has happened to bees who have never been asked, smoking or non. Is this what nature intended for us, to be forcefully addicted to these smoke machines in man-made wooden and slat work camps, living out our lives as honey slaves to the white man? A black lawyer moves away from his white partners. Oh my gosh. Gamble, what are we going to do? He's playing the species card. Ladies and gentlemen, please free these bees. Everyone in the courtroom starts chanting, free the bees, free the bees, free the bees, free the bees. The court finds in favor of the bees. Vanessa, we won! Yay! I knew you could do it. High five! Oh, sorry. I'm okay. Vanessa, do you know what this means? All the honey is finally going to belong to the bees. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time. This is an unholy perversion of the balance of nature. Benson, you'll regret this. Reporters crowd Barry. Barry, how much money do you think is out there? All right, one at a time. Barry, who are you wearing? My sweater is Ralph Lauren, and I have no pants. What if Montgomery's right? What do you mean? We've been living the bee way a long time. 27 million years. Later, due to montage. Congratulations on your victory! What are you going to demand as a settlement? First, we're going to demand a complete shutdown of all bee work camps. Then, we want back the honey that was ours to begin with. Every last drop. We demand an end to the glorification of the bear as anything more than a filthy, smelly, big-headed, bad-breath stink machine. I believe we're all aware of what they do in the woods. A sniper aims at Winnie the Pooh, holding a pot of honey. Wait for my signal? Take him out. A tranquilizer dart hits the bear. He'll have nausea for a few hours. Then he'll be fine. And we will no longer tolerate bee-negative nicknames. Agents arresting. But it's a Prantabout stage name! Unnecessary inclusion of honey in bogus health products and la-dee-da human tea time snack garnishments. Agents arrest an old woman drinking tea, pinning her down. Old woman, I can't breathe! A helicopter lowers a large drum of honey onto a scaffold. Bring it in, boys. ATFH agents hook up the honey drum to Barry's hive and start pumping the honey in. Inside, the honey vat quickly overflows. Honey inspector, Mr. Boswell, we just passed 3 cups. If there's gallons, we're coming. I think we need to shut down. Shut down? We've never shut down. Mr. Boswell going to a mic, shut down honey production! Stop making honey! 2 bees go to a control panel and insert keys. Turn your keys, sir! Bruh, they just straight up shot Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, with a tranquilizer, like, you know, in Madagascar, how the tranquilizer makes Alex the Lion's vision become a kaleidoscope. It's that thing. But yeah, they did. They obey, and all the factory machines come to a halt. What do we do now? Everyone looks around blankly. Cannonball! Woo! Dives into the honey. General into his mic. We're shutting down honey production. Mission abort. Aborting pollination and nectar detail. Aborting pollination and nectar detail. Returning to base. Back at the hive, all bees are lounging around, sunning themselves. The factory is deserted. Cut outside, flowers in the park wither away. Time-lapse shows grass, flowers, and trees in the park turn gray and dead. At her shop, Vanessa scrawls "No more flowers" on a sign on the door. Back at the factory, Barry runs up a flight of stairs to an office suite where Adam is packing up a box of belongings. Adam, you wouldn't believe how much honey was out there. Oh, yeah? What's going on around here? Where is everybody? Are they out celebrating? No, they're just home. They don't know what to do. They're laying out, they're sleeping in. I heard your Uncle Carl was on his way to San Antonio with a cricket. Well, at least we got our honey back. Yeah, but sometimes I think, so what if humans liked our honey? Who wouldn't? It's the greatest thing in the world. I was excited to be part of making it. This was my new desk. This was my new job. I wanted to do it really well. And now I can't. Adam places the box in a storage area, then leaves. Barry, now alone, looks around at the desolate factory. Later, he visits Vanessa. I don't understand why they're not happy. We have so much now. I thought their lives would be better. They're doing nothing. It's amazing. Honey really changes people. You have no idea what's going on, do you? What did you want to show me? This. She brings him to her dying rooftop garden. What happened here? This is not the half of it. She points him toward the park full of dying plants and trees. Oh no. Oh my. They're all wilting. Doesn't look very good, does it? No. And whose fault do you think this is? You know, I'm going to guess bees. Bees? Specifically me. I guess I didn't think that bees not needing to make honey would affect all these other things. And it's not just flowers. Fruits, vegetables, they all need bees. Well, that's our whole SAT test right there. So you take away the produce that affects the entire animal kingdom, and then, of course, the human species. Oh, so if there's no more pollination, it could all just go south here, couldn't it? And I know this is also partly my fault. What? This next line is in a kid's movie. How about a suicide pact? How would we do it? I'll sting you, you step on me. That just kills you twice. Right. Listen, Barry, sorry, but I've got to get going. Barry to himself. I had to open my mouth and talk. Barry notices that Vanessa has left. Vanessa? Barry flies down and sees Vanessa getting into a cab. Vanessa? Where are you leaving? Where are you going? To the final Tournament of Roses parade in Pasadena. They've moved it up to this week because all the flowers are dying. It's the last chance I'll ever have to see it. Vanessa, I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant it to turn out like this. I know. Me neither. The taxi drives away. Man, kids' movies were messed up back then. Yeah, like, even before this, kids' movies were, like, even more messed up. Like, I remember watching really old kids' movies, and they were like, excuse me? Kids are allowed to watch this? Yeah. Tournament of Roses. Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute. Roses? Roses? Roses! Vanessa! Barry flies off and catches up to the taxi. He knocks on the window. Barry? Roses are flowers! Yes, they are. Flowers! Bees! Pollen! I know. That's why this is the last parade. Maybe not! Could you ask him to slow down? Could you slow down? The taxi stops and Barry flies in, falling in the change box. Barry! Okay, I made a huge mistake. This is a total disaster and it's all my fault. Yes, it kind of is. I've ruined the planet and I wanted to help you with your flower shop. Instead, I've made it worse. Actually, it's completely closed down. I thought maybe you were modeling. But nonetheless, I have another idea, and it's greater than all my previous great ideas combined. I don't want to hear it. Oh, this classic trope. All right, here's what I'm thinking. They have roses. The roses have the pollen. I know every bee, plant, and flower bud in this park. All we gotta do is get what they've got back here with what we've got. Bees, park, pollen, flowers, repollination across the nation. Later in California. All right, Tournament of Roses, Pasadena, California. They've got nothing but flowers, floats, and cotton candy. Security will be tight. I have an idea. They're breaking into this? Okay. I once brought in Nightmare Before Christmas to my 5th grade class so we could watch it on the last day. She refused to show it, so she showed The Secret of NIMH to the class. Let me just look up The Secret of N. Okay. Which one's, like, I just looked it up. It's 1982. Nightmare has one scary scene. Secret of the NIMH is pure nightmare fuel. Okay, I wasn't sure which one was considered the scary one, but when I saw 1982, I'm like, oh, yes, I know this movie. I know this movie. It was pure nightmare fuel. My gosh. I remember watching old Robin Hood and stuff, and like an older Anastasia that's not like a Disney Anastasia, and they showed murder on screen, and I was like, I'm only 4. Let's see, where were we? I have an idea. Vanessa's in an inspector trench coat, flashing a badge to a guard. Vanessa Bloom, FTD, official floral business. Oh, it's real. It's not done. No, it's not done yet. We're getting near the end, though. Sorry, ma'am. That's a nice brooch, by the way, pointing to a suspiciously B-shaped pin on her coat. Thank you. It was a gift. And then, once we're inside, we just pick the right float. Vanessa excitedly. How about the Princess and the Pea? I remember the Princess and the Pea, too. I read that book when I was little. I think one of the most disturbing things I had when I was little, 2 of the most disturbing things I had when I was little were a children's book of children's versions of Shakespeare plays, but weren't children's versions of Shakespeare plays, just the Shakespeare plays in plain English with gruesome pictures. Like, it was a picture book meant for kids, but it was gruesome as hell. And then the other one being my kiddie Bible. I'm sorry, but I don't necessarily think it's kid appropriate. I mean, some stories are okay, especially when kitty down, but man, I had nightmares about David and Goliath, because Goliath was described to me as basically a monster. I was like, how did a small boy like my age take down a monster man with a tiny rock? And so I had nightmares. I also had nightmares about the Samson story. I was like, because he died because he cut his hair. I was like, if I ever cut my hair, I'm going to die. Those were not the morals of either stories, but as a kid, that's what I got. Okay. Yeah, I could be the princess, and yeah, I think you could be the pea. I got it. Barry flies up dressed as a pea. Sorry I'm late. Where should I sit? The float princess? What are you? I believe I'm the pea. The pea? It's supposed to be under the mattresses. Not in this fairy tale, sweetheart. I'm going to talk to the marshal. You do that. This whole parade is a fiasco. Vanessa moves the 15-foot ladder away as the princess was about to step on it. She plummets to the ground and likely snaps her neck. Vanessa takes her place as the float princess. If she snapped her neck, she just fucking died. She just fucking died. Excuse me? Okay. Miss Spark, is it weird to say I never got nightmares from Courage the Cowardly Dog? I watched that show all the time and still slept fine. Not exactly fine, 'cause insomnia go brr. Let me just Courage. The cowardly dog. I remember some basics of it. I don't remember exactly. Ha! Yeah, no, I don't think not getting nightmares from that is necessarily too much. I remember when I was younger, in the early days of YouTube's, I watched Salad Fingers. I don't know why, but I really liked Salad Fingers. Like, it didn't creep me out or anything. I was just like, yes, ASMR. I like rusty spoons. And it's just the spoon ASMR, like the... Not that sound. Like, I was just rubbing my mic with my finger, but you know the sound that it makes. It's kind of like ASMR-like. Okay. Let's see what this baby will do. He hot wires the engine. How does a bee know how to hot wire a car? Float official. Hey, what are you doing? And then all we gotta do is blend in with traffic without arousing suspicion. They speed away and weave through traffic recklessly. And once we're at the airport, there's no stopping us. Airport security. Stop! Security! Did you and your insect pack your own float? Yes. Has this float been in your possession the entire time? Yes. Would you remove your shoes and everything in your pockets? Can you remove your stinger, sir? That's part of me? Why do they write these lines? Can you remove your stinger? Why would they write that? Oh, I know, just having some fun. Enjoy your flight. The float is all rolled up. That's like a dad joke. Like, that's something my grandpa would say, like, can you remove your stinger, sir? Just joking. Reminds me of all those jokes that, like, my grandpa tells me when I'm wearing ripped jeans. He's like, wow, you must have paid half price of those, because that's only half a pair of pants. I love him. I love him. Then, if we're lucky, we'll have just enough pollen to do the job. On the plane, Barry uses a laptop and makes a graph by pushing some random buttons. The screen says, repollination possible. Like, okay. Can you believe how lucky we are? We have just enough pollen to do the job. I think this is gonna work, Vanessa. It's got to work. Captain over the intercom. Attention passengers, this is Captain Scott. I'm afraid we have a bit of bad weather in the New York area. It looks like we're gonna be, to experience a couple hours a day. Barry, these are cut flowers with no water. They'll never make it. I've got to get up there and talk to these guys. Be careful. Knocking on the cabin door. Hey, can I get some help with the StreAm magazine? I'd like to order the talking inflatable nose and ear hair trimmer. The flight attendant opens the door, and Barry sneaks past by blending in with a black and yellow striped caution sign. Excuse me, Captain. I'm in a real situation here. What did you say, Hal? I didn't say anything. Bee! Oh no, don't freak out. There's a chance in my entire species. The pirate grabs a handheld vacuum cleaner, turns it on, and lunges it at Barry around the head of his co-pilot. The vacuum sucks up the co-pilot's toupee, jamming it. More water, please. Bro. What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing? Stop! Landing on co-pilot's head. Wait a minute, I'm an attorney! Who's an attorney? Don't move! The pilot swings and hits the co-pilot in the head, knocking him unconscious. His head falls on a button, deploying a life raft inside the cockpit. That inflates rapidly into the captain, knocking him out too. Oh, Barry. Good afternoon, passengers. This is your captain speaking. This is on the intercom. Would a Miss Vanessa Bloom in 24B please report to the cockpit? And please hurry! What happened here? I tried to talk to them, but then there was a dustbuster, a toupee, and a life raft exploded. Now one's bald, one's on a boat, and they're both unconscious. Is that another bee joke? No! No one's flying the plane! This is JFK Control Tower, Flight 356. What is your status? This is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York. Where's the pilot? He's unconscious, and so is the co-pilot. Not good. Is there anyone on board who has flight experience? As a matter of fact, there is. Who's that? Barry Benson? From the honey trap? Oh, great. Vanessa, this is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant wings, huge engines. I can't fly a plane. Why not? Isn't John Travolta a pilot? Yes. How hard could it be? Wait a minute, Barry. We're heading into some lightning. At Barry's house. At Barry's house, Adam stuffs his face with whipped cream. A TV plays in the background when a sudden news report comes in. This is Bob Bumble. We have some late-night breaking news from JFK Airport, where a suspenseful scene is developing. Barry Benson, fresh off of his stunning legal victory. Adam, mouthful of whipped cream. That's Barry! Bob Bumble is now attempting to land a plane loaded with people, flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew. Flowers? We have an electrical storm in the area, and 2 individuals at the controls of a jumbo jet with absolutely no flight experience. Reporter B. Just a minute, Mr. Ditchwater. There's a honeybee on that plane. I'm quite familiar with Mr. Benson's work and his no-account compadres. Haven't they done enough damage already? But isn't he your only hope right now? Come on! Technically, a bee shouldn't be able to fly at all. The wings are too small and their bodies are too big. Hey, hold on a second. Haven't we heard this a million times? Surface area of the wings and body mass doesn't make sense. Get this on air! You got it! Stand by! We're going live! Mr. Ditchwater, the way we work may be a mystery to you because making honey takes a lot of bees doing a lot of small jobs. But let me tell you something about a small job. If you do it really well, it makes a big difference. More than we realized. To us, to everyone. That's why I want to get bees back to doing what we do best. Working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. We get behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Hello. Miss Bark. There's a movie called Airplane, and it's basically just this whole climax. Just joke after joke after joke, and they all laugh. You have some cool movie knowledge, Miss Spark. Good movie knowledge. Barry guides Vanessa to fly the plane according to his movements. Left, right, down, hover! Hover? Forget hover. You know what? This isn't so hard. Beep, 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 beep. She pretends, beep, 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 beep. She pretends beeping the steering column. Suddenly lightning strikes the plane, frying the controls. Barry, what happened? Wait a minute, I think we were on autopilot that whole time. That may have been helping me. And now we're not! Pouting. Well, it turns out I cannot fly a plane. Back at the hive, General Lou assembles the squadrons of pollen jocks. All of you, get behind this fellow. Move it out. Back to the plane. Our only chance is if I do what I would do, and you copy me with the wings of the plane. You don't have to yell. I'm not yelling. We happen to be in a lot of trouble here. It's very hard to concentrate with that panicky tone in your voice. It's not a tone. I'm panicking. I don't think I can do this. Vanessa, pull yourself together. Listen to me. You've got to snap out of it. Barry slapped Vanessa. Gasp. You snap out of it. Vanessa slaps Barry, which should have killed him. You snap out of it. Slap. You snap out of it. Slap. You snap out of it. The two continue to slap each other instead of flying the plane, and the plane starts dipping. The bee squadrons emerge from the clouds and get on the underside of the plane, supporting its weight on their shoulders. Liam, yeah, oh God, yeah. Yeah, indeed, Liam. Okay. Thanks for coming, by the way, Liam. Okay. Snap out of it! You snap out of it! Slap. Hold it! Miss Spark. Aw, thank you! I knew spending my life watching every movie ever would finally pay off. Yeah! Now you can recommend movies to anyone who doesn't know what movie they want to watch. I think that's pretty pog. Why? Come on, it's my turn. Why? Come on, it's my turn. How's the plane flying? I don't know. Barry's antennae start ringing. Hello? Hey, Benson, have you got any flowers for a happy occasion in there? The pollen jocks! They do get behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Hello? All right, you two. What do you say we drop this tin can on the blacktop? What blacktop? Where? I can't see anything. Can you? No, nothing. It's all cloudy. Come on, you've got to think bee, Barry. Down to the tarmac, Adam leads a large group of bees in chanting Thinking Bee and performing synchronized arm movements. Thinking Bee, Thinking Bee. It's a flash mob. It's a bee flash mob. I like that. All the bees. Thinking Bee, Thinking Bee, Thinking Bee, Thinking Bee. Barry, wait a minute. I think I'm feeling something. What? I don't know, but it's strong and it's pulling me like a 27-million-year-old instinct. Bring the nose of the plane down. All the bees. Thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee. This instinct is that you need to go towards the thinking bee. That's all this instinct is. What in the world is on the tarmac? Get some lights on that. Red lights point to reveal the bees have assembled into the pattern of a giant pulsing black and yellow flower on the tarmac. Vanessa, aim for the flower. Okay. Cut the engines. Cut the engines? We're going in on bee power. Ready, boys? Affirmative. Good, good. Easy now. That's it. Land on that flower. Ready, boys? Give me a full reverse. Spin around. The plane hovers around a parked plane that has a flower logo. Logo. Not that flower, the other flower. Which flower? That flower. I'm aiming at the flower. Editors, oh no. Wait a minute. Didn't they cut the engines? How is Vanessa steering anything? That was funny. Barry. That's a fat guy in a flowered shirt. I mean the giant black and yellow flower pulsating made of millions of bees. Pull forward. Nose down. Bring your tail up. Rotate it around. This is insane, Barry. This is the only way I know how to fly. I remember this part of the movie where the plane is just like kind of like sticking its nose towards the flower and just flying backwards and forwards towards it in like a circle. Am I cuckoo-cuckoo, or is this plane flying in an insect-like pattern? Get your nose in there. Don't be afraid of it. Smell it. Full reverse. Easy. Just drop it. Be a part of it. Aim for the center. Now, drop it in. Drop it in, woman. The plane lands safely in the middle of the flower pattern as the bees disperse. Countless flowers empty out of the cargo hold. In the cabin, the passengers glance around impatiently as they wait to be left off. Seeing this part of the movie as a kid, I always wondered if any of the bees in that flower got squished. Okay. Miss Spark, one time I saw Batman vs. Superman and told my cousins it sucked. They didn't listen and went to see it. After the movie ended, they looked at me and vowed never to doubt my movie opinions ever again. Yeah, that sounds about right. They don't believe you, and then it's like, oh God, you were right. Come on already! Bell chimes, and they all spring up and get their luggage. Vanessa descends an emergency slide. Barry, we did it! You taught me how to fly! Yes! No high five! Right. Barry, it worked! Did you see the giant flower? What giant flower? Where? Of course I saw the flower! That was genius, man! Genius! Thank you. Same, I always wondered if any of those bees got squished. Yeah. But we're not done yet. Barry flies up on top of the plane to address the massive throng of bees on the tarmac. I almost read that as thong. I'm like, there's a thong made of bees? Listen, everyone. This runway is covered with the last pollen from the last flowers available anywhere on Earth. That means this is our last chance. We're the only ones who can make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this. If we're going to survive as a species, this is our moment. So, what do you say? Are we going to be bees or just Museum of Natural History keychains? We're bees! Keychain! Then everyone follow me, except keychain. Bruh. Hold on, Barry. Here, you've earned this. Places a pollen jock jacket on Barry and gives him a helmet with the 3 pollen jocks, while the 3 pollen jocks cheer while Vanessa gives him a thumbs up. Yay! I'm a pollen jock, and it's a perfect fit. All I gotta do are the sleeves. Oh, that's so cute. He got his dream job. The pollen jocks toss Barry a nectar pack. Oh yeah, Mom proudly. That's our Barry! Barry's dad nods proudly in agreement. The bees begin their task of collecting the pollen as Cheryl crows. Here Comes the Sun starts playing in the background. Then the bees travel with their pollen to the city park. Barry breaks off from the pack and dusts the dying flowers outside Vanessa's flower shop with pollen, instantly rejuvenating them to their former glory. That is some magic pollen, bro. In the park, the pollen jocks begin pollinating the fields with a wake of pollen, restoring plant life instantly. Okay. Kid with a frisbee. Mom, the bees are back! Cut to inside the hive. Adam is putting on the finger-shaped Krellman headgear. If anybody needs to make a call, now's the time. I've got a feeling we'll be working late tonight. I would get so sick on the Krellman. Oh my gosh. The hive factory is once again buzzing with activity. Cut to the flower shop. The sign now reads Vanessa and Barry, flowers, honey, and legal advice. Here's your change. Have a great afternoon. Yes, can I help? Who's next? Would you like some honey with that? It's bee approved. Don't forget these. Behind a door in the shop labeled Insects at Law, Barry sits in an office listening to a cow's pleas. Honestly, I like that in this movie that they came to like a middle ground resolution. They're probably not smoking the bees anymore if there's like very bee approved honey that just the bees just give to the humans. So that's nice. Not that in real life that does anything bad to the bees actually, but yeah. Cow. Milk, cream cheese, it's all me! And I don't see a nickel. Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat. I had no idea. Barry, I'm sorry. Have you got a moment? Barry to the cow. Would you excuse me? My mosquito associate here will be able to help you. Moosebud. Sorry I'm late. He's a lawyer too? Man, I was already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase. These jokes. No problem, Vanny. Just leave it to me. He calls Vanessa Vanny. Oh my gosh. You're a lifesaver, Barry. Can I help? Who's next? Who's next? All right, scramble, jocks. It's time to fly. Thank you, Barry. Ken walks by and sees the sign that says Vanessa and Barry, flowers, honey, legal advice, and becomes disgusted. Ugh, that bee is living my life. I didn't know you were a lawyer. Ken's friend, guiding Ken protectively. Let it go, Kenny. Ken, when will this nightmare end? Let it all go. Beautiful day to fly. Sure is. Between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office. Fade to credits. We did it! We finished it! We got through the entire B-movie script. What did you have to say, Miss Spark? Bruh, flowers and law advice? Imagine walking in and going, can I have a dozen red roses? Oh, and also, I want to sue my ex-wife. Yeah. And, oh my gosh, yeah. That's really funny. We finished. We made it through. I'm so happy. I forgot the auto-tune was on. Oh, we made it. How much? Oh, that took 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 40 minutes. How much shot did you take? I just had 1 can of 5%, so it's not that strong. But I am a lightweight, so there's that to take into account. I'm so happy. Man, this is gonna be the longest stream I've done. Man, I hope to do more longer streams too. It just hasn't been working with my voice acting schedule recently because I've been really busy voice acting, but I hope to do longer streams. Miss Spark, that was an amazing stream. I hope to see more drunk streams as long as you drink responsibly, of course. Yeah, for sure. Well, this was my last can. I actually don't drink very much. Bought like a 6-pack of cans like months ago, like in the spring, not in the spring, in the fall, and it's basically spring now. And so I drink very responsibly. If I don't think I'm up to it, then I definitely don't. So yeah, that was my last can. I just wanted to get it out of the fridge, get it all done and stuff. So I might do more. It probably won't be a very common thing. I want to finish. I mean, I know Genshin isn't really a game you can finish yet. I'm pretty sure the game's not even done. But I do want to finish Little Nightmares and then move on to the next game. I want to maybe play some more casual games. Like maybe if I have a day where I'm like, I have all day to stream, I might play like Plants vs. Zombies until I beat it, or Balloons Tower Defense or something like that, you know? Or I really like playing those like little crappy games you get for like 99 cents. I don't know why. I just love messing around with them. So I might do that too. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming to my stream. I think I'm going to end it here for now. Yeah, it's pretty late. I did start the stream later because I didn't want to be like day drinking. I wanted it to be like closer to my bedtime so I could sleep it off. Uh so yeah, good night everyone. Have a great evening. Yeah. Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah. When I have a day where I know I have a lot of time, I will just do like a full stream of Plants vs. Zombies, or at least I'll try to. I don't know how long it'll take me to beat it. Um, but I think if it takes about 6 hours, I can do it all. 6 to 8 hours, I can do it all in one stream, maybe with like breaks in between. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for coming. Bye.